As they get the field ready, we get you ready. Taking a look, the return of Kepa Arrizabalaga. He was out since January after getting hurt on a goal kick, but back last week in the derby win against La Real. In the midfield, Benyat, well, so vital with his passes, but Iturraspe returns. Mikel San Jose, the man who stopped in Liverpool for a while, so vital as he stepped into the midfield. And then up front, Iñaki Williams and Aritz Aduriz.
Yeah, decent team, hard-working team, and Dallas are going to come under some severe pressure from set pieces.
Santiago Jaime, the man with the whistle here today. Jorge Bueno, Fernando Tresaco running the lines with Daniel Bajes, the fourth. In goal, Keylor Navas, and the spotlight will be on Nacho stepping in for Pepe or Varane. Other than that, on paper, this is probably the best 11 that Zidane could put out there.
Yeah, it's his choice 11, the BBC up front. A lot of question marks about, should they play 3 up front? Are they better with 2? Do they control the midfield more? But who do you leave out of those?
Ball out wide, Leque, the converted right back. Sweeps to the goal line, gets the cross in. Iñaki tries to control it, and it trickles out for the goal kick. Not a bad way to start out.
100% right, Phil. That's exactly what you said. They're going to come at Real Madrid. They're going to come physically. They're going to put them under pressure, close them down. They've got pace in Iñaki Williams. They've got strength in Aduriz up front. It's going to be a tough afternoon for Real Madrid. If they want to be crowned champions, these are the matches they have to win.
And here again, Leque put out there in many ways.
Which is what he did.
Pushed forward. Aduriz rolls it wide. Oscar lifting it in, back to the post. Garcia slams in to the defender and out for the corner kick. Athletic on the front foot. And Real maybe knocked back on their heels a bit here.
Yeah, you said it was going to be physical, and you said that Athletic Bilbao would come at them. That's exactly, there you go. Man, right behind there with a great opportunity there, Leque, to get that ball in the back of the net. There'll be plenty more chances.
Pretty much keeps his mouth shut and gets the job done. Pushing forward. Back to Carvajal. Into the area. Plays it across. Flag comes up to rip it off of Ronaldo's score sheet. What a run by Carvajal, and unselfish by Real. And Ronaldo clearly advanced.
Well, I want to see that again, Phil, and if he is in an offside position, then CR7 is to blame, because you've got to stay onside. You can see. Let's have a look.
Goals in his career. One player with more, and that's Ronaldo with 46. Flicked on towards the back post.
Not good for Real Madrid. It's such a shame for Real Madrid. They've played so well so far.
Lifted high, dropping down, flicked on by Garcia, touched just wide by Uriah Alvarez, the young defender. Oh, what a play that would have been.
Great play by that man as well. Keylor Navas comes out brave, forces Uriah to take his eye off the ball. Have a look at the keeper. Ooh, looks like he might just have been offside there.
Maybe knee to knee, but close.
Look at
probably
the keeper.
Right.
The keeper throws himself, and it just does enough to put Uriah off. Oh, so close.
In for Benzema, slots it forward. Ronaldo, slapped away by Kepa, who got down quickly.
Good shot, good save. Well done,
Toni Kroos. Good ball from Benz.
Good ball, good shot, good save. This is what Real Madrid are capable of, and they need to start taking a few of these chances.
Kepa so quick, stepping in for the veteran Gorka. Gorka was not happy when he was demoted, but I think as this game progresses, you'll see here, he's the one that's lurking at the back post. Good ball for Benz, looking for Ronaldo. Benzema chipping it back post, and a smart clearance by Balenciaga with Bale charging in.
Fantastic play from Benz. See how deep he came to get the ball.
Free kicks in Europe this season.
Yep, agree with that.
Looking towards the back, again the diving header. Oh, Ramos sending it flashing wide of the post.
Fantastic ball in. Oh, what a wonderful ball from Kroos. It bends and bends. Ramos throws himself, as he always does there. Oh, I thought he was going to get on the end of that properly. Just couldn't quite stretch far enough. And Benz was right behind him. What a good free kick.
It was in Athletic Bilbao. Take a look at our live table. Real Madrid would extend it to 3. Ronaldo in and on. Squares for Benzema, who will not miss. Tic-tac-toe. And Real pins Athletic back.
Brilliant CR7, and Ben's doing so well to keep himself onside there. Already seen one situation where they were able to square it into the box. CR7 offside that time. This time they get it right. Absolutely brilliant. Stunning combination again, Cristiano and Benzema.
Take a look here, and behind Uri, and then Ben's just making sure he didn't get too advanced.
Both of them staying on side. Intelligent play, absolutely brilliant. Good pass, good finish. That's what makes this team so special.
Just pulling the back line apart. And Benzema, clinical on the finish. 8th goal. A lot of pressure on not just that Frenchman, but the one that scored. Hearing the footsteps of Alvaro Morata, one of whose 8 goals this year was the winner the first time. Although they have not been beaten over that stretch. This Athletic Bilbao side, since they have moved into this stadium, they have come from behind for victory 17 times, and here getting a chance as Algoritz putting it into a danger spot, and Ramos and Navas combine. However, of more concern, Benzema down to the ground again.
Carvajal here also going down. Ramos and Keylor Navas, not the most convincing defending, but they get it away in the end. As you say, though, those aerial balls are always going to be a threat. It's going to still be another touch.
Also on a caution, as is Algoritz. This one will swing away. The right foot of Benyat. Headed towards that corner, but not much on it from Laporte. Well defended by Nacho.
Yeah, well defended again, Real Madrid. They've stood up, they've been countered. Showed the commitment to try and win this La Liga title. That's what helps build the confidence.
One back, Munayin taking a look in the center, flips it wide. Here's Oscar. Back for Munayin for Williams, but his shot denied. Great stop by Keylor Navas.
Brilliant, Keylor Navas. That's what he needs to do. What a good save.
More pressure.
Good move from Athletic Bilbao to create the opportunity. Iñaki plays it wide, gets it back. Good strike. I wouldn't have thought he had taken off Modric, but let's see if it works.
Heading to the inside. Balenciaga. Now Benyat. Wide Iñaki. Marcelo in front. Williams across. Headed back in by Garcia, and it's not at home by Algoritz. His 9th of the season. We're level at San Mamés.
What did we say, Phil? The 2 best headers in that side, Raul Garcia and Adjuriz, together they combine. Zidane's team have done so well up until then to mark them nice and tightly, but they've got their breakthrough.
2 headers equals a goal, and the Lions roaring. You could sense it coming, Gary.
You could. They certainly had the chances, and they've been putting balls into that box and scrapping and fighting. It needed Real Madrid to take more of their opportunities. They've had the chance to go 2 or 3 up. Very difficult to keep a clean sheet against this side. Let's have a look how Raul Garcia gets free here. Between, I think Carvajal lets him go. Nacho turns. You could question who was marking who there at the back. In the end, let's just say it was a great cross. Well set up, Raul Garcia. Finished by who else? Adjuriz.
Cannot blame Navas. He had to come over, or Garcia would have had the near post to aim at. Maybe Ramos for running past Algoritz, but he wanted to block the line. Regardless, credit to Athletic. Williams, Garcia, and Algoritz combine.
Talent they have up front.
Close, near post, glances across. Banged home by Casemiro. And Casemiro adds his name to the score sheet. Real's back in front.
As we were saying it, that's the best way to bounce back. Attack, score the goals. And from a set piece as well, you would have thought that's the one. He's shaking his head, Raul Garcia, thinking, no, guys, the one time we don't concede is from a set piece. That's our strength. Well done there, Casemiro, and well done whoever flicked it on. Was it Gareth Bale at near post? I think it was Gareth. Let's have a look. No, it was
Ronaldo.
CR7. Well done.
Second assist of the day for Cristiano Ronaldo. Second goal of the season for Casemiro, who did not rush, calmly tucking it home. Of course, his first was that magnificent volley against Granada in a blowout victory. This one has a little more meaning. It might just mean the title.
That's
Marcelo, give and go, bends, give and go again, hurdles the challenge into the middle. Ronaldo, rebound falls for Marcelo, who can't keep the shot down.
brilliant run from Benz, absolutely stunning, nearly gets it back to CR7. Magic football. All right, let's take a look at it again. Marcelo plays in, nice little 1-2 and back again. Good skill to go around, good flick back. Oh.
Lifted inside, Williams onside. Oh, no, he wasn't, just waiting till the touch. The assistant on the far side.
I think there's a breath of relief from all the Real Madrid fans. No, he's not offside.
Ooh.
No, but look, it was one anyway, and knocked through to Keylor Navas. Have a look here. Marcelo gets it through, so no problem anyway. Seconds ticking out. Valverde knows it. Real Madrid fans throughout the world, and certainly here in North America, going, phew, I think we're there. I think we've got the 3 points. Pressure onto Barcelona for their match.
Casemiro again. And back to Marcelo. He was decked in the process.